We got another polar vortex coming in and another winter storm where we can have up to 2 or 3 feet more of snow. So I'm practicing to see how I would live stream during a power outage. I'm doing a pre-New Year's chat, and for some of you, it may already be New Year's. Right now it's 5:41 p.m. here. I'm sure it's after midnight in some areas of the world, and I just want to do a shout out to all my subscribers. So I'm practicing how I would live stream during a power outage and doing a live chat before New Year's Eve. So hopefully we'll get some subscribers. Hopefully we'll get some good chat. This is the My Camping Adventures channel. Like I said, we have a polar vortex coming in, and I'm decided to do a live chat, pretending there's a power outage using my my light source down here, seeing how we could still do some video. Hope all of you are well New Year's, and just wanted to go on and say thank you for my subscribers and all my views this year, and more adventure hopefully to follow. So basically, let's have a good New Year's together, and let's work on our preparedness. Let's work on having our own adventures, talk about some good food, go camping, have some fun. This is the My Camping Adventures channel. Like I said, I'm testing how I would do a live stream before New Year's in the event of a power outage. I hope that all of you have a nice and prosperous new year. Take care. And you know what? We're going to try and get 5 more subscribers by the end of this weekend. So if you do see this live stream and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it. Check out some of my videos, like Creepy Hike to Hector Falls. I will try and go live later maybe, and as well closer to New Year's. Hey, and I mean, William, hi. Hey, I got a favor to ask all you guys. We're having a polar vortex and a winter storm come in. Might get 2 or 3 more feet of snow. Our power went out for 5.5 hours just Monday. So I'm testing to see how I could live stream in a power outage using one of my smaller lighting devices. I got this from actually Eddie Bauer. It's pretty cool. It has a bunch of different modes, like candle mode, so you can flick, change the light, do a lot of cool things with it. And I keep it in my little man area to utilize in the event of a power outage. So I'm testing that, and I'm also testing my ability to see how the lighting is to live stream. Happy New Year's to all of you who it's after midnight. Godzilla is rising at midnight. All hail Godzilla 2025. Hey, guess what, Mikey? I think that may happen the way our year's been. Thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm at 895 subscribers. If I can get to 900 before New Year's, I'd appreciate it. My eventual goal is getting to 1,000. I started the channel the beginning of this year, and we will eventually hit 1,000 subscribers. That'll give me some new live streaming privileges, and I might be able to have some contests and things. So please, any help is appreciated. I have over 680 videos on here and shorts. There's a lot of good survival tips and a lot of good gear tips. Check out one of my favorite videos is my creepy hike to Hector Falls and return to Hector Falls. So check out those 2 videos if you're snowed in and you're bored. I got some good shorts and survival in my Jeep, and I'm trying to make a nice community chat when I do live stream, and that we can all get together from all around the world and talk about camping gear, adventures, food, where we live, things like that. Hey, King JJM, Happy New Year to you. Shout out. Shout out to William Hoen. Where you from, William? EMB. Shout out to EMB. Hello from Sri Lanka. Please tell everyone. I will as soon as you come up again. Olga. Love that name. Olga Hernandez. Hi. Hey, Olga, where are you from? I'm very interested. And if you can, please sub. Uh, some of my earlier videos, check out, I'll tell you what, one of the shorts I did that got the most views was I just pointed out that there's so many ways to get water in an emergency. And one of the ways is one of the plants in my front driveway has like cupped leaves. And we just had a rainstorm, and I filmed all the water that was fresh and safe to drink cupped up in the leaves. I think I got like 10,000 views. You know, the shorts I don't think that I'm going to get any views on, I do. I got a view on a bird nest that built its nest above my security light. Things like that. William, hey, shout out to Virginia. William, you look 65. No, I'm 58. Got the graying hair though. Yeah, so I'm 58, dude. And basically, I've been out doing camping and adventures and survival stuff all my life, and so I decided to have some fun and make a channel called My Camping Adventures. It's just really kind of like a Truman Show. Like, I'll do mystery shops, I'll point out good food, I'll talk about gear, I'll demonstrate gear that I have, share some survival tips, have some live chats, and when able, go on some adventures. Mason Posey, 29. Yeah, that's probably because I'm practicing for a power outage right now. Yep. Hey, shout out to Virginia. You guys having any of those drones? Happy New Year to all of you. Or Happy New Year to come to all of you. Olga. Olga, where are you from? If you could put it in the chat, I'd appreciate that. I'd like to know where some of the people that come on are from. Yeah. And we should all be nice to each other. So I'm going to remove that comment. North Carolina. I like North Carolina. It's a very good state. Hope you're doing well. I just got the privilege to go to Lexington, Kentucky recently. Hey, Jonah. Shout out to Jonah. So, do you guys have any questions on camping, adventure, survival, food? Really anything that you guys want to chat about that's, chattable and cordial. Why doesn't somebody put a question in the chat on camping, survival, gear, adventure, a good place to go, food? Olga Hernandez says deers. I'm not a hunter. I do fish. I primarily trout fish, and Lake Erie is good fishing, so I fish for perch and walleye. Well, you know what? My favorite fire starter is one that actually starts the fire. I believe in the rules of 3. Okay? You should always have 3 ways with you to start a fire, because the old survivalist adage is one's going to break, the other's not going to work, and the third one's a charm. So I always carry a lighter with me. A good old Bic light will do, as long as you don't break it. I always carry a ferro rod, a striking rod with me, so I can generate sparks. And I always carry some Yuko stormproof, waterproof matches. So those are my 3 favorite fire starting methods. And you also need to have tinder. I like to carry, my new favorite is those little curly cues that you see at the where they sell barbecue equipment. That's like just wood and wax resin. They seem to burn and work really nice in all situations, and they're relatively inexpensive. I have those Yucca fire cubes that burn underwater and you can scratch off. I usually carry a couple of those as well, but I've leaned to having stuff that burns a long time, to have time the fire to get heat and get going. Yes, Willie Winker. I'll tell you about it. If you subscribe, like I said, I'm at 895, trying to get to 900. No, I'm just kidding. I'd appreciate if you subscribe. Here's what happened. Really, about this time of year, a couple of years ago, probably 2022, I decided to go camping. I got into hot tent camping, where you take a hot tent stove with you, and I was going to go on a Friday. A storm was coming in, so I decided to leave on a Thursday. And I drove 67 miles away, to the Allegheny State Forest, to land I have, and a blizzard hit. So by the time I got to my land, I couldn't turn around. It was 14 degrees out and blizzarding. So literally, I had to get the hot tent up and get the fire going, or I possibly was going to be in a lot of trouble. I was down there pretty much alone in a whole little town by myself in the winter in a blizzard. So my hot tent was a teepee style tent. You can look them up, and it has a vent flue. And then I had a 4-pound titanium hot stove with me, that I had practiced once with to set up. Well, I got to my land, and my land was frozen. You couldn't put any of the tent stakes in. I was dressed appropriately, but generally you have 3 hours in the weather to survive the climate, or you're going to get hypothermia, or you're going to be in real trouble. So I had to get the tent up and get warm, or I was going to possibly spend the night in my Jeep. Well, what I did was I had to take my axe out, and I had to chop holes in the ice to put the tent stakes in to be able to put the TP tent up, which I managed to do. And I got the hot stove in there. I got some wood in there, got a fire going, got my cot in there, got the tent warm, and I survived the night. But that was too close of a call and a very harrowing experience for me. So I'd say that's one situation where I didn't plan properly. I didn't look at the weather properly. I had the right gear, had the right clothing, didn't plan for the ice, and the weather got dangerous, and I needed to execute or I wasn't going to survive. Hello, Caleb. Hello, Caleb. When I was 18, we were camping, and, well, we didn't bring food, so we caught and killed a rattlesnake, skinned it and cooked it, and my friends did most of the work there. I've caught and killed fish before, if those count as an animal, and I caught 3 trout in a stream, and I cleaned them, I rinsed them out, I made a fire, I cooked them, and I ate them, and they were the best trout I ever had. Hello, Caleb. But I've also been on hikes where I've been lost before, and one of the best things that you can do if you are lost to try and get your orientation is stop. Because if you keep going and you walk in the wrong direction, you're going to end up further away from where you want to be. So my best advice is, obviously, you can get turned around by the guide markers or things like that, is to always be aware of your surroundings. So one of the pro tips is to look behind you, because you're going to have to be coming back that way. And when you're hiking, people don't look behind themselves, so when they come back or try to come back, they get disoriented because they're not used to their surroundings from that direction. Another tip is to always have a point to hike to in front of you along the path of the line that you want to go, and a compass, because if you don't, and you don't have any orientations or bearings, you're going to walk in circles, if you're not on a trail or a path thinking you're going to walk in a straight line, and you can get lost like that. So, anyway, I just wanted to come on and pretend that the power is out and see how a lighting would look to do a live chat and just have a little fun before New Year's, see who comes on, talk about some things. I got a question for you guys. What's your favorite food? If you could sit on a desert island and you could have one food brought to you until you were rescued every single day, what would it be? Curious minds want to know. Come on, everybody has a favorite food. What food would you like? And again, this is pretty cool. Check it out. You got orange, you got red, you got bright right. So I'm testing my light that I would use during a power outage. Anyway, I really just appreciate all of you guys that come on to the chat, share with me where you're from, and I just want to thank all my people that are my subscribers and say Happy New Year to everyone, and stay safe out there. I think I'm going to head out now. This is the My Camping Adventures channel. I might pop on live later as well. Happy New Year. Take care. And if you haven't, if you can, please subscribe, like, and share. And I wanted to make this chat for everybody to come on and people all around the world to talk about camping and adventure and ask questions and talk about food and just meet each other. So take care. Happy New Year. And this is the My Camping Adventure channel. I'm signing off.